Hi there and welcome to 45 Minutes of Yoga. I'm Karen. I'm so glad you're here to join me today. You'll just need your smile and good attitude. You'll need a mat, and I'm using a karate belt as my yoga strap, but you could also use a necktie, piece of rope, something like that. But I hope that you can put everything to the side, bring yourself here to this present moment to do this yoga. You'll get the most out of it if you shut that phone down, really just bring all your attention inward. Take this opportunity to have 45 minutes of you time. You can be selfish. For 45 minutes, it's all about you, all right? Very few things outside of yoga can be that way. So take this opportunity to do it. You'll be so glad you did, because you will be able to move into your day much more relaxed, focused. You'll have your tank full so that you can give to others. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. When I'm facing the camera and I say left or right, either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But either way, we get both sides in and you'll be balanced. So take some deep breaths. Let's take this opportunity to take it at your pace. This is your yoga practice, not anybody else's. Here we go. We are going to start in child's pose and just take some breaths to make sure that we are right here in this present moment and we are leaving everything else behind for now. So as those knees are apart and big toes together, with each exhale, I want you to think about just surrendering the middle of your chest to the mat. Making that conscious decision to exhale out those distractions. And just praise yourself for making the time for this today. And best case scenario, you're breathing in and out through your nose. But most importantly, you're not holding your breath. On our exhale, let's come up to those hands and knees. Let's start to just do some cat-cow stretches. Arching up into that cat stretch and gently glancing to the ceiling. Just do that 3 or 4 times. And let's go ahead and come to our plank. Wrists are below those shoulders. Abs are strong, knees are up or down. It's up to you. Let's hug those sides, come on down. Nice up dog. Let's lift that head up. Try to not let that head collapse into your shoulders. Briefly sit back on those heels. And let's tuck our toes under and come to the first down dog of this class. So our feet are hip width apart. Top of the head is hanging towards the ground. And we are just relaxing our legs, connecting to our breath, and bringing to mind your intention, which means why you came to yoga today. On that exhale, let's reach our right toes to the ceiling. Hands back a little bit, nose towards that left knee. Let's gently swing through so that right knee is right above that ankle. We're going to float that chest up into our Crescent Lunge. So we want our left hip flexor to get a good stretch, so really lean it back. Let's swing through. And as we bring those arms up, let's scoot our left foot back a little bit and bring our hands to our low back. Clasp them, chin in your chest, and open up the chest as you pull those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Let's rotate and look over that right shoulder and extend both arms. Your left arm is in front. And arms come up. And on the exhale, let's bring that left knee down to the mat. Let's bring our hands to that right thigh so your chest is up. And let's sink forward. You want to make sure your knee stays right above the ankle. So if this is happening, Just simply scoot that foot up. Left quadriceps sinking towards the mat. And left forearm to the outside of your thigh, glancing over your right arm. Right hand at your low back. Just breathe as you're sinking your left quadricep towards the mat. As we untwist, let's go ahead and bring our hands to the inside of the foot and walk our foot a little farther right. Taking that right arm and reaching up, twisting open, shoulder rolls open, deep breath. Good, that hand comes down and the right knee is going to come to the mat. Nice cat-cow stretch. Glancing up. Let's go ahead and come to your plank. Wrists below your shoulders. Engage those abs and come on down. Nice up dog. Feel free to do a push-up and then come to down dog. So remember, keep in mind, we are not comparing ourselves to anybody else during yoga. Make this your practice today. Focus all your attention inward. Let's walk or softly jump those feet to our hands. And let's glance up, lift the tailbone, reverse swan dive up, standing back bend. And let's bring that right arm down. We're going to keep our feet close together. Left arm reaches, walk our right fingertips down. Half moon, that right hand's going to grab the wrist. Just rest your head. Gently pull that left arm straight. Deep breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale a little bit deeper. Left foot is pressed to the mat. And let's come onto the front of the mat. Standing back bend. Good. Let's come all the way down to the mat, looking past those fingertips. Glance up, lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot and then the other. Make sure in plank those wrists come below the shoulders. Come on down slow. Knees down when you need to. Nice up dog, open chest. Push up if you choose, and then down dog. And while you're in down dog, actually at any point during class, if you need to come to your knees, you need to get a sip of water, remember it's your practice and I want you to nurture yourself. We're going to take our left toes up to the ceiling and walk our hands back a little bit, nose towards that right knee. And exhale, just gently swing through. Left knee is right above the ankle. Let's float that chest up. Lean back into your crescent lunge. Tuck that pelvis under and breathe. Looking past the fingertips, swinging through. Bringing those arms up. Let's take that right foot back a little farther. Really lean it back. And clasp the hands at the low back. Chin in your chest, shoulder blades gently pull into your back pockets. On an exhale, let's rotate and look over that left shoulder. Now let's extend both arms, shoulder height the best you can, right arm in front. And both arms up, lean it back. Let's gently take our right knee down to the mat. Let's bring that chest up and hands to your left thigh. We want to sink forward without this happening. We want that left knee and ankle to be in alignment. Straight arms, shoulders down, and breathe. Right forearm on the outside of the thigh. Left hand at your low back. Bend your left knee and breathe. Each exhale, you can sink that right quadricep a little closer to the mat. And exhale as we untwist. Hands come to the inside of the foot. And left foot walks to your left. Sink those hips forward and let's take our left arm, reach it up. Twist open, deep breaths. On the exhale, hands down, take a breath. Dissolve some of the tightness. And let's go ahead, shift back, bring your left knee to the mat. Nice cat-cow stretch. Glancing up. And let's come to our plank. Wrists below those shoulders. Engaging the middle, come on down. Nice up dog. Feel free to do a push-up if you choose. And down dog. Let's pedal those feet slowly. Getting those lower legs, taking care of them. And along those lines of not comparing yourself, remember, these yoga poses are going to look a little bit different in each body. That's okay. Let's walk or softly jump feet to hands. Let's glance up, lift the tailbone, reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. And left arm comes down. Keeping our feet close together, right arm reaches, left fingertips walk down. Left hand grabs that wrist, just gently pull, completely rest the head in half moon. Inhale, lift. Exhale a little bit deeper, pressing your right foot into the mat. Good, standing back bend. And look past those fingertips, come on down. Let's glance up, lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot and then the other. Wrists below the shoulders, come on down slowly. Knees down when you need to. Nice up dog, opening that chest. Push up if you choose, and then down dog. I want you to connect with your breath in down dog. I want you to feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. And exhaling out any distractions. With those right toes reaching to the sky, hands walk back, nose towards that left knee. Gently swing through. That right knee is right above the ankle. Let's turn the left foot flat this time. Floating that chest up. Shoulders relaxed. Warrior one. As we're taking the deep breaths, opening it up into warrior two, I want you to think of some words that describe a warrior to you. Maybe it's courageous, brave. As you take this next breath in, just embody all of those words. Let's come to that front angle. Right arm, right thigh. Left arm, let's reach. Spread between the left side of the rib cage and hip bone. On the exhale, that left arm comes up. And let's slide that right hand down to the inside of the foot. You can always keep it on the thigh if that's better for you. Glance up, rotate open. Now take this left hand, slide the back of it to your low back, and inch those left fingertips towards the right side of the waist. So we're trying to roll this left shoulder open. You can stay right here. If you want to, right fingertips can reach through to grab those left fingertips. Put the hand down if you need to, all right? This is for you. Right fingertips are simply grabbing the left fingertips to roll that left shoulder open. Bend your right knee, one more breath. And then simply untwist, straighten the right knee, and slide those feet a little farther apart. Sink your head down, deep breaths. Really release tightness in the inner thighs and those hamstrings. Right hand in the middle of the feet. Left arm reaches for the ceiling. Let's roll that left shoulder open. Bend your right elbow so the right ear gets closer to the mat. Legs are as straight as you feel comfortable. As we switch, left hand in the middle, and right arm up. Let's roll that right shoulder open. Bend our left elbow, right shoulder rolls open, and let's wiggle our toes to make sure we're not gripping the mat. And now fingertips face the front. You could always slide your feet a little farther apart if you want. Bend those elbows, chin in your chest. Straighten the legs just to your ability and breathe. Belly expands on your inhale and deflates on the exhale. Coming back to the palms, let's walk our hands towards that right foot and right toes face the seat or face the front of the mat. We are just rewinding. Left arm comes up. Let's twist ourselves open and use our strong right thigh to bring us back to Warrior Two. Bend your right knee, eyes on the tip of your right middle finger. Reverse warrior. Left hand, left thigh, right side of the rib cage gently pulls away from the hip bone. Exhale very slowly back to Warrior Two. Let's bring the left hand to the front and come to your left toes, so your left heel's off the ground. Find a focal point before you come to Warrior Three. Now I have my hands clasped. You could have your hands apart, or you could even have them hanging down if that feels better for you. But chest down if possible as that left leg comes up. Now very slowly, let's bring it down so fingertips come to the ground. You could use a thick book or a yoga block here for your fingers. Chin in your chest, head hangs down. Take a breath. Now as the hands walk a little closer to the right foot, nose towards the right knee, left toes reach. Right hand could hold the ankle if you want it to. Right knee is as straight as possible, left toes reach. And on an exhale, bend your right knee and let's lunge on those left toes. And let's bring that right foot back. Wrists are below your shoulders, abs strong, come on down. Up dog, open chest. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Remember to listen to your body. Take a break if you need to. Hang out in the pose if that's best for you. Let's reach our left toes up to the ceiling. Nose towards your right knee. Hands can walk back a little bit. Nose towards that knee and left toes reach up. Gently swing through. Left knee is right above the ankle. Right foot's going to turn flat. As we float that chest up. Shoulders down, left knee bent. Warrior One on the left side. What is your word for this warrior series? Focused. Brave. Let's open it up into Warrior Two. Find the tip of your left middle finger. Bend your left knee deep, and you can always separate your feet if you'd like. Let's not let the left knee collapse. Let's use that left inner thigh. Deep breath. Exhale, you can always spread the feet farther apart. And let's come to that front angle. Left arm, left thigh. Reach that right arm long. And as that right arm comes up to the ceiling, you could slide the left hand to the inside of the foot. Pressing the knee and shoulder into each other, let's roll that right shoulder open. Deep breath. Let's slide our right hand, the back of it, to your low back, and slide those right fingertips towards the left side of the waist. If you want to, left fingertips can grab those right fingertips to roll the shoulder open. Anytime you need to, you put that left hand back down. Gently rolling that right shoulder open and glancing up. Deep breath in and out. Exhale, slowly straighten that left leg. Slide those feet farther apart, sink the head down. Let's let the breath flow up and down those hamstrings and inner thighs to release them. If you want to give your shoulders a stretch, clasp your fingertips at your low back. Gently pull those arms straight, straightening the legs to the best of your ability. Top of the head sinking towards your mat. Release the fingers. Now we're going to walk our fingertips behind us, facing away from us. Slide your feet a little farther apart if you want. Remember, that's your choice. Bend your elbows, legs as straight as you feel comfortable. Head is just heavy to the mat. And hands walk in front of you. Fingertips face the front. You can always slide the feet farther apart again for 2 more breaths. Head sinking down. And let's go ahead. Walk those hands towards your left foot and rewind. Left toes face the front. Knee is bent. Left hand on the inside. Let's rotate that right shoulder open and strong left thigh. Brings us back to warrior 2. Bend your left knee and breathe. Wiggle those toes a little bit. Reverse warrior. So left side of the rib cage gently pulls away from the hip bone. Left knee is bent. Slowly back to warrior 2. And then right arm's going to come to the front. You're going to come to your right toes. Find a focal point, and let's go ahead and come to warrior 3. Your hands can be together, apart, hanging down, whatever feels better for you. As the right leg lifts, the chest comes down a little bit. Belly expands and contracts with your breath. As we slowly bring those fingertips down, strength and flexibility and balance all at the same time. So your head hangs down. Options, your hand could walk a little closer to the left foot. Nose towards that knee, right toes up. Left hand could hold the ankle if you want. Each exhale, nose is a little closer to the knee, right toes really reach. And we're going to go ahead and walk the hands out. Gently lunge on your right toes. Left leg back. You're in your plank. Abs strong, come on down. Second to the last plank of today. Up dog. Push up or not, and it's down dog. Take this opportunity with your breath to exhale out any negative self-talk. With right toes reaching for the ceiling. Hands walk back. We're going to bend that right knee, let it hang to our left. Put a little more weight in your left hand so that that right leg just hangs to the left. Opening of that right hip. And then on your exhale, slide that right knee between your hands for pigeon. Tucking those left toes under, the left leg walks back. Let's open the chest. Let's not let that right hip collapse to the right. Let's keep our belly button facing the mat and walk our hands straight down the middle. So not to the side, but let's find the middle of the mat. Rest your forehead somewhere. Take a breath into that right hip joint. Exhale, try to dissolve some of that tightness. Continuing with deep breath, you can look to your right and rest on the left side of the face. Remember, I'm just giving suggestions. Take them or leave them. Right hand to the low back, palm up. Relax your shoulders. Dissolve tightness around that right hip joint. Make sure your teeth are not tightly together. Rest them slightly apart. Slowly untwisting. Glancing forward and taking your left fingertips a little bit farther away. Forehead down for last 2 breaths here. Hands walk back. Open that chest and slide that right knee back. Take a second to let those hips kind of shake from side to side. And then let's take that right wrist directly under the shoulder, extending your right leg. Abs are engaged, left arm reaches. So we're not arching the neck up or down, natural extension. If you choose, right foot comes in the air by bending the knee. Left hand reaches around to grab it. And right toes lift to the ceiling. Lift out of that right shoulder joint. Push the top of the foot away from you and breathe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. And hand and knee down. Hips to the right, and your right hand comes on top of the left. Untwist up under those knees. Let's point those right fingertips down. Gently pull them back. Release, right thumb leads, right arm reaches. Flip the hand around and reach as far as you can with the right pinky leading. Let the right pinky come up in the back. Flip it around. And now let's come to the last plank of today. Wrists below the shoulders. Abs strong. Let's flow down. Up dog. Push up or not, and then down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, quadriceps relax, heels relax towards the mat as the tailbone lifts. And left toes reach for the ceiling. Hands walk back a little bit. Nose towards the knee, but let's bend that left knee and let it hang to the right. All or more weight in that right hand as you're opening up that left hip and stretching down the left side of the rib cage. And then knee between your hands, pigeon position on the left. Let's tuck our right toes under, walk that leg back, open up the chest and take a breath. We're not going to let ourselves roll left. We're going to get the best stretch possible. Belly button facing the mat. Hands walk down the middle of the mat. So rest the forehead. Deep breath into that tightness around your left hip joint. Exhale, really dissolve. And then let's glance left, resting on the right side of the face. And that left hand palm up comes to the low back. Shoulders relax. Wiggle those fingers. As you exhale, we can untwist. And we can glance forward. Take our right fingertips a little bit farther away. Forehead down and breathe. Walking those hands back. Open chest, sliding that left knee underneath you. Let's gently let the hips shake side to side. And left wrist directly under the shoulder. Let's extend that left leg behind you. Abs are engaged, right arm reaches. Stay extended or the left foot in the air. Right hand grabs it. Let's let those left toes lift to the ceiling and push the top of the foot away. Deep cleansing breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, extend. Hand and knee down. Hips left, left hand on top of the right. Untwist. Let's come up to those knees. And left fingertips point down. Gently pull the fingertips back. Release, the left thumb leads to bring the arm up. Flip the hand, left pinky leads, reach as far as you can. Left pinky comes up in the back. Flip it around when you need to. Very good. All right, so let's bring those knees apart, big toes together. Look up to your right and rotate your wrist. And then right hand palm up threads that needle. Resting on the right side of the face. Let those left fingertips walk to the front of the mat. Left hand palm up to your low back if you want. Relax your shoulders. Wiggle your fingers. Deep breaths. Good for the neck and the shoulders. Slowly untwist. Same thing to the other side. So look up to your left and rotate the wrist. Left hand palm up threads that needle. Rest on the left side of the face. Those right fingertips walk to the front. Right hand palm up at the low back. Let's allow the shoulders to flop. Left ear sinks to the mat. And untwist. Stay in child's pose for a couple breaths. Rest your forehead. On an exhale, very slowly come to hands and knees. And then we're going to have a seat at the front of the mat. So you'll want a yoga strap near you so that you can have it close by when you need it while you're laying down. You're welcome to put socks back on if you want to. So let's just come to one boat pose today. Shoulders relaxed. Let's try to engage our middle without tensing those thighs up. Let's bring one leg up, other leg up if you want. You can lift the toes, but really keep the shoulders relaxed and listen to your back, please. Slowly rock it back. Allow the knees to shift right, arms up, look to your left. Now separate the knees a little bit. You'll get a better stretch, especially through your left hip. Slowly switch. Knees to the left, look to your right. Deep breath in and out. That belly lifts and lowers with each and every breath. Let's place the soles of the feet on the mat. Heels and fingertips walk towards each other. Feet are farther apart than the hips. Press up into your bridge. Nice stretch for those hip flexors. Inhale, lift, and exhale, just peel that spine back down. Bringing those knees in, feet off the ground. Let's draw circles with our hands on our knees to massage that low back in both directions, and see if you can take the knees a little farther away to get to all the way to the small of the back. And now, happy baby. We're going to grab either our ankles or our feet. Knees down towards the sides of the rib cage, elbows press the knees apart. Just very gently rock from side to side. Pause on each side for just a second. And either continue to do this or your first two fingers make a hook with your big toes. And we can press those heels away from us. Press the back of the knees away and allow those legs to just relax out. Release. And let's go ahead and grab our yoga strap and place both feet in your yoga strap. You're going to gently pull those straight legs towards you. You can even lift those hips a little bit. Deep breaths. On your exhale, you can pull just that little bit more. And allow those hips to come down. Let's take that left leg flat on the mat. Let's allow your leg to come to the right. So your right hand's going to hold the strap. Look over your left arm like a bird's wing and have that left hip secured to the mat. And just relax the right leg. Let it hang in the strap. And then take your right hand. See if you want to pull just a little bit. And on your exhale, right leg up. Let's move that strap towards your right heel, wiggle that foot, and see if you can keep the knee straight. Pull the leg towards you and stop just before you'd have to bend the knee. Take a second, the back of your knee presses away. And back away, let's get the calf. By moving the strap towards the ball of the foot, nice flex. Gently pull it in and feel free to roll that foot out by pulling on the right side or roll it in. So you're just moving the foot, not your leg. Deep breaths. Release. That left hand's going to hold the strap. Now let's take it across the body and look to your right. Relax this leg, let it hang in the strap. And as you gently pull, that right IT band gets a great stretch. And your exhale can be your opportunity to deepen the stretch. Right leg's going to come up. Both feet in that strap. Let's gently pull. Those hips can lift up a little bit. And as you back away, the right leg's going to come flat on the mat. And that left leg's going to come out to your left. Look over that right arm like a bird's wing. Keep your right hip rolled down and relax this left leg in the strap. Deep breaths. Belly expands and contracts. Use your breath. Deep as possible. Left leg straight up. Strap towards the left heel. Wiggle that foot. And let's gently pull the leg towards you. Let's gently push the back of your left knee away from you. Breath is flowing up and down the back of your left leg. Backing away, the strap comes to the ball of the foot. Nice flex. Gentle pull. Feel free to roll that foot out or in. Your exhale can help you deepen it. Release. Right hand holds your strap. Let's let it come across the body. Glance to your left. Relax the leg in the strap and gently pull. Nice left IT band stretch. Good. On your exhale, let's release that. Place the strap next to you. So let's place the soles of the feet together. Let your knees relax out. Let your arms come to your sides. You can go ahead and close your eyes and take some deep breaths in and out here. Let that belly lift on your inhale and lower on your exhale. Make sure your teeth are rested slightly apart. Really let go of some tension through each exhale. Knees slowly come towards each other. Let's extend the legs straight out and make a big letter I with our body. So arms over the head. Lengthen from fingertips to toes as long as you can make yourself. And exhale, you can slide those arms down towards your sides. Rest them, palms up. Eyes closed. You've made it to your last pose, total resting pose. Honoring that natural curve in your spine. Let's use these last few minutes to their fullest to let go of anything that you are choosing not to take with you for the rest of your day. Especially any worry or concern that comes to mind that you really don't have control over. Use these few minutes to truly let go. So deep breath pulls to the top of your head. And as you exhale, you feel that breath rolling across your forehead and your temples and the back of your head, across your eyes, nose, and cheekbones, across your jaw and straight down the sides and back of your neck. Letting the breath flow across the top of your shoulders and open up that chest, relaxing the upper back. With your breath rolling down your arms, rounding your elbows and straight down your forearms. To wrists, palms, and the top of your hand. Between your fingers, all the way to your fingertips. Deep breath. Exhale, let the breath take with it any tension in that upper body, wiggling those fingers. Exhaling across your rib cage and straight down your back. Flowing across your waist and your abdominals. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips and glutes completely release. Quadriceps and hamstrings relax. Knees, shins, and calves. Ankles. Feel that breath round your heels and flow up the arch of your foot, rolling across the top of your foot, between your toes, and all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, toes wiggle and take with it any tension, negativity, or tightness. Feeling a peace and a calm, make that conscious decision to carry it with you for the rest of your day. Being nice to ourselves, coming out of this position slowly, bending one knee, placing the foot on the mat. Allow the other one to join it. As we slowly start to open our eyes, we can roll to one side when we're ready. Your bottom arm is your pillow. And we gently press up to a nice sitting position. With a deep breath in, reaching the arms. Exhale, hands to your heart, and surrender everything in that head to your heart. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.